In a society filled with contradictions and mystery where wrongdoers are supposed to suffer for their actions, certain incarcerated individuals have been discovered to be experiencing extraordinary luxuries and unrestricted relaxation. Picture being given your ideal home as a form of punishment and receiving compensation for living a mundane existence. This is not just a sensational headline, but rather the truth for certain prisoners who possess enough wealth to enjoy lavish comforts while behind bars, or those who are fortunate enough to be housed in specific facilities. Welcome back to The Wealthiest, where you will learn the ins and outs of the world's elite, how they live, and how they spend their accumulated wealth. Let's get started. Where are these facilities located, and what do they provide to inmates that would make a free individual envious? Come with us as we delve into the opulent prisons meant for the extremely affluent, where imprisonment and opulence exist side by side. Number 1. Justice Center, Leoben, Austria. This correctional facility is widely regarded as one of the best in the world. It is so impressive that it is not even referred to as a prison, but rather as a justice center. Without a doubt, this facility is more akin to a luxury hotel and provides an exceptional experience for its inmates. The beauty of the facility is not confined to its interior, but is evident from the moment you approach the building. Each inmate is greeted by a small, well-maintained lawn surrounding the elegant concrete and glass structure, creating a welcoming atmosphere unlike the stark divisions typically associated with prisons. The design of the Justice Center may remind one of a modern library or office building rather than a facility housing 205 inmates. Inmates at this facility have their own individual cells equipped with a private bathroom, kitchenette, and television. Additionally, they can enjoy access to recreational areas that include a basketball court, outdoor gym, and open space for socializing and walking. Furthermore, each cell features a full-size window, allowing inmates a glimpse of the outside world. This high-end prison provides inmates with amenities that mirror those found in one's own home, and even offers certain activities, such as a spa, that would typically require payment. Some may question whether this facility is intended for punishment or pampering, but the renowned architect Josef Hohensin, who designed the facility, clarified that it was specifically created for non-violent offenders. Inmates at the Justice Center Lynn are not violent criminals like kidnappers or murderers, but rather individuals serving sentences for relatively minor offenses. Despite the non-serious nature of their crimes, some may still wonder why authorities opted for luxurious treatment over a more traditional form of punishment. Number 2. Halden Fengsel Prison, Norway. In Østfold, Norway, a prison has been built over a period of more than 10 years at a cost of 1.5 billion Norwegian krone, equivalent to $252 million or 138 million pounds. The design of this prison was a collaboration between the Danish group Erik Miller Architects and the Norwegian HLM Architecture, known for their attention to detail and focus on creating a prison that resembles a work of art. The prison features graffiti paintings by the Norwegian artist Dolk on the yard walls and toilet doors, all done with funds from a $1 million art budget allocated by the prison management. The facility has garnered a reputation as the world's most humane prison, set amidst nature in the middle of the woods. The architects made a conscious effort to incorporate nature within the prison grounds, with many trees, uneven terrain, blueberries, and adders. The prison is designed in a way that gives the impression that it would be easy for inmates to potentially run and hide, although in reality, no one actually does escape. Inmates are provided with modern and comfortable living quarters, consisting of a bed, a small fridge, a bookshelf, a TV, a desk and a chair, a private bathroom with a shower, toilet, and sink. The prison also has a grocery store called Jessen, meaning justice, where inmates can purchase ingredients to cook meals for themselves and their peers. One of the distinctive features of this prison is its focus on providing inmates with educational opportunities while serving their sentences. It also ensures that half of the guards are female and that weapons are not typically carried to avoid creating unnecessary intimidation and distance between inmates and guards. During the day, inmates have the opportunity to engage in various activities such as playing basketball, climbing the indoor rock wall, jogging, or using the soccer field. The prison houses approximately 250 inmates, with nearly half of them convicted of violent crimes such as murder, assault, or kidnapping, while a third are incarcerated for drug-related offenses. The objective is to provide a range of activities and amenities to keep inmates occupied and engaged. In addition to recreational activities, inmates can also socialize with guards over coffee and waffles, play volleyball, or engage in casual conversations. Contrary to popular belief that the prison is too luxurious and does not offer proper punishment for offenders, statistics show that only 20% of Norwegian prisoners return to jail within 2 years, a significantly lower rate compared to 50 to 60% in the United States. This suggests that the focus on rehabilitation and providing inmates with opportunities for growth and development has a positive impact on reducing recidivism rates. Number 3. Bastoy Prison, Norway. In this facility, inmates live together in comfortable houses similar to the ones mentioned earlier. Each man has his own room but shares the kitchen and other amenities with other inmates. They do not receive 3 free meals a day, only 1 meal is provided, and they must purchase and prepare any additional food from the local supermarket. Each inmate receives a monthly allowance of $90, along with the possibility of earning up to $8 daily through various jobs, such as gardening, horse care, bike repair, woodworking, and maintenance of the prison facilities. Inmates also have access to high-quality education and training programs to improve their skills. During their free time, they can visit the church and participate in activities like horse riding, fishing, and tennis. The prison guards take on a more social worker-like role, having undergone 3 years of training compared to the 6 months typically required in the United States. Surprisingly, the inmates do not attempt to escape, even though there are only 5 employees present overnight. Bastoy Prison was established in 1982 as an experimental project and has since become a model correctional facility. While not all Norwegian prisons are similar to Bastoy, they share a common philosophy that focuses on minimizing the suffering of prisoners and believes that the only punishment should be the loss of liberty. There is no death penalty or life sentence in Norway's correctional system, and inmates are allowed to seek employment outside the prison up to 18 months before their release. Number 4. Sollentuna Prison, Sweden. This prison is not only luxurious, but it is also an award-winning facility. The Sollentuna High-Security Round Prison won the 2019 BREEAM Public Projects in Use Award for its eco-friendly initiatives. The prison's success can be attributed to its innovative features, such as a 1,100 square meter green roof covered with plants and necessary turf. Additionally, the ventilation system is designed to recycle heat from the air, and there is a waste disposal room equipped to handle 8 different types of waste. The building is enveloped in 6,000 square meters of insulating glass, which not only helps regulate the temperature, but also includes built-in alarms for added security. Other notable features include low-flush wet rooms and bathrooms where every surface can be wet, reducing water consumption. The prison has also installed energy-efficient fridges and LED lighting controlled from a central surveillance center. Heating and cooling are managed by a mechanical ventilation system that recycles energy from the air, resulting in a 50 to 60% reduction in heating energy consumption. All food waste is converted into biogas, and 12% of the offerings are organic, with at least 2 vegetarian meals served each week. To ensure the safety and security of inmates, there is an underground corridor connecting the prison, prosecutor's office, and courthouse for transporting prisoners without the need for cars. The interior of the prison resembles a 5-star hotel, complete with unusually large beds for a prison setting. It may be surprising, but some prisons even have jacuzzis. Number 5. Qincheng Prison, China. If you're familiar with a prison known as the Tiger's Cage and are wondering why it's included on this list, it's because the Qincheng Prison houses influential individuals. The name was a result of China's strict anti-corruption campaign, which has led to the capture of over 1.3 million inmates. Initially built for war criminals, it now accommodates political figures. The inmates range from government officials of various ranks including those at the lowest levels, to top figures like ex-presidential aide Ling Jihua and General Guo Boxiong, both serving life sentences. Surprisingly, the director of Beijing's Public Security Bureau, Feng Ping, who supervised the prison's construction, found himself imprisoned within the walls he helped build. He once expressed regret for not making the prison more comfortable, but conditions have improved, especially for high-profile prisoners who receive exclusive privileges. These perks include TV time, solitary walks, and spacious VIP cells with extra amenities like private bathrooms and 2 windows. As for meals, VIPs are served gourmet dishes by renowned chefs, while other inmates receive basic fare like porridge and soup without meat or oil, accompanied by rough cornbread, depending on factors like age, crime, and status. Inmates can engage in hobbies and social groups, with some VIPs permitted to wear suits instead of standard uniforms and even cultivate gardens. Despite these luxuries, life isn't easy for all prisoners at Qincheng, with reports of mistreatment and constant surveillance. Inmates are identified by numbers, have minimal possessions, and are isolated from one another, causing physical and mental strain. This contrasts with the preferential treatment received by high-profile individuals, highlighting that in China, no one is above the law. Number 6. Aranjuez Prison, Spain. Aranjuez Prison, unlike other prisons that offer luxury to adult inmates, provides a unique environment for children of incarcerated parents. This Spanish prison is the only one of its kind in the world, as it prioritizes the well-being and future of these children. To achieve this goal, the prison has designed 36 family cell units, with about 16 currently occupied. These spacious units, known as 5-star cells, feature cribs and Disney characters on the walls, as well as a designated playground outside for the children to enjoy. Children at Aranjuez Prison engage in typical activities, such as attending nursery school, drawing, and riding tricycles, much like children outside the prison walls. The concept behind the family-friendly design of the prison is to allow children to form bonds with their incarcerated parents at an early age, when they may not fully comprehend the realities of imprisonment. Furthermore, it provides inmates with the opportunity to develop parenting skills as part of their rehabilitation process. While it is not an ideal situation, this arrangement helps alleviate the pain of separation for both children and parents. Although some believe that raising a child in a prison environment is not ideal, as children may feel imprisoned themselves since the prison is the only world they know, Aranjuez Prison aims to provide a nurturing space for these families. Every morning, a guard wakes up the families for roll call, and after a day spent playing with other inmates' children in the yard, the kids are locked up again at night. Some children resist going back to their cells, expressing their reluctance through tears. However, children cannot stay in the family cells past the age of 3. After this age, they are taken away to live with relatives or placed in the care of social services, while their parents return to regular cells. While Aranjuez Prison is unique in offering family cells, other prisons globally have facilities to accommodate children staying with their mothers. Perhaps the closest comparison is a prison in Denmark that features a mixed-sex jail, where couples with or without children spend the day together in a designated wing but are confined to separate cells at night, with children staying with the mother. However, none match the level of luxury and amenities found in Aranjuez Prison. This exclusive depiction reminds us of a certain subscriber pick, a luxuriously equipped prison with features like a jacuzzi, sauna, pool with a waterfall, a sports center capable of hosting a national team, and other unimaginable facilities. Pablo Escobar, known as the King of Cocaine, created his personal prison to his liking, equipped with amenities that most people would never associate with incarceration. His prison, commonly known as Hotel Escobar or Club Medellin, but officially named La Catedral, served as a haven where he could continue running his criminal empire while evading extradition to the United States. Escobar's negotiation with the Colombian government allowed him certain conditions, including reduced jail time and the provision of comfort and luxury within his prison walls, protected by hand-picked guards and Colombian soldiers. Despite access to facilities like a sauna, jacuzzi, industrial kitchen, and sports areas, Escobar continued his illegal activities, hosting visitors and orchestrating criminal operations from his lavish incarceration. Escobar's luxurious lifestyle within La Catedral came to an abrupt end when he ordered the execution of several cartel leaders, prompting the Colombian government to take action. Despite being left undisturbed for most of his imprisonment, Escobar eventually escaped La Catedral before authorities raided the facility. The elaborate setup of his personal prison, which had been deserted for years after his escape, was eventually repurposed and leased to a group of Benedictine monks. However, tales of Escobar's ghost haunting the former prison site continue to circulate among those who believe in his enduring presence. Number 7. JVA Fuhlsbüttel Prison, Germany. This German prison is considered one of the most lavish in the world, providing inmates with high-end cells, washing machines, impeccably clean floors, and recreation rooms with designated phone areas for those serving lengthy sentences. Reports from German media revealed that the European Court of Human Rights had raised concerns about the conditions in prisons in Germany, especially for serious offenders and sex offenders serving long terms. The prison defended itself by stating that these luxurious amenities were all part of the rehabilitation process, giving inmates access to various facilities similar to those in their own homes, such as rooms with barred windows and newly renovated floors. Although this prison was not always so extravagant, recent images posted online show the extensive renovations made to ensure the inmates can live comfortably and safely. Moving on to the Otago Correctional Facility in New Zealand, also known as the Milton Hilton, it is considered a place where prisoners can enjoy ultimate luxury while serving their time. This facility boasts underfloor heating, flat-screen televisions, a modest library, a gym, and various other amenities, with a reported budget of $218 million. The managers of the Otago Correctional Facility argue that the facilities are not luxurious, but merely practical and cost-effective, aiming to provide inmates with a positive environment to encourage rehabilitation. The inmates are allowed certain privileges. The focus is on positive rehabilitation and providing a conducive environment for inmates to improve themselves. In Australia, the Alexander Maconochie Centre is a mixed prison located in the Australian Capital Territory, housing maximum security, minimum security, and remand inmates of both genders. It is operated by the ACT Corrective Services and built following human rights obligations and environmental principles. The facility includes cell blocks, domestic-style cottages, a medical center, a crisis support unit, and various other buildings catering to the needs of the inmates. With initiatives like ground freshwater storage, gray water recycling, solar hot water, and high-grade building insulation, the prison is designed to be environmentally friendly. The campus-like layout includes various buildings surrounding a town square with common facilities like a health building, admissions building, education building, library, and visiting center. The atmosphere within the prison is more relaxed, with inmates having the freedom to wear what they want and move around with minimal rules and less intimidation from guards. The aim of such facilities is to provide a conducive environment for inmates to work towards rehabilitation and eventually lead a normal life post-incarceration. If you liked our video, please leave a comment letting us know what you like and why. And be sure to subscribe to our channel to show your support and not miss any upcoming content. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, dream big and shoot for the stars.